Hey, what up, y'all? This is kdawg. So he's gonna learn how to do wheelies and stuff. So he's gonna go like easy, like how you do wheelies like easily, and then like he'll get like harder and harder. Basically, it's basically that easy.
Yep, let's get it.
Alright, what's up guys? kdawg here. I'm going to be teaching you guys how to wheelie. So today I am on a Mafia Chenga from Mafia Bikes. Go check them out. They have amazing bikes. Alright, so for first beginners, it's usually good to start on a geared bike. The gearing ratios make it a lot easier to practice, so you're not in a single speed and it's hard to pedal or whatever bike you're on, you know? You don't need something with gears or something expensive. You know, you could go to Walmart, get a Walmart bike. That'll be perfectly fine. So your first step when doing a wheelie, always get comfortable on your bike and get comfortable in your hand placement and your feet placement. You don't want to have your toes too far forward. So you don't want to have your toes too far forward on the bike, or else your foot will hit the tire. But you don't want to have them too far back because your foot might fall off the pedal. So it's all about your foot placement. You want to have your toes right there centered on the pedals. So usually I like to wheelie in 4th to 5th gear. It's a good like gearing. If you have gears, you're on a single speed, you're just gonna have to deal with it, I guess. Another thing is when you're riding, always get used to having one finger on your rear brake. Some people are lefty, have it on their left side. Some people on the right side. Me, I have it on my right side. So you always want to have your pointer finger. Usually when people start off, they like to use 2 or maybe even 3 fingers. Me, I like to use 1 finger, so I have more fingers to hold on to the handlebars for more grip strength. So yeah. Alright, so step number 2, technically step number 1, because the other one wasn't really a step, it was more just placements. So step number 1, when first trying to do a wheelie, is learning which foot you want to pop with the pedal with. So when you're doing a wheelie, the whole movement of the wheelie is when you're pedaling, it's all flow of motion. You're pedaling, and when your pedal gets up to a point right here where it lines up with your frame, the pedal is, and my crank is lined up with my frame, you want to lean forward, bring your chest to the handlebars with your face, and pull back, and you're going to straighten your arms out and pull it towards your chest, and you're going to lean back and try and look straight, maybe even up if you have to, if that helps you lean back more. And you're going to push on that pedal as hard as you can down as you're doing that, and it's going to come right up just like that, and then you can just step right off of it. See, when I always teach people how to do wheelies, I always start with a good practice thing to do every day is to just get on the bike and just go like that. Just practice that. Just standing still. You don't gotta ride the bike. It's something easy. Just so you can get the feel of like, oh, my pedal's here. I gotta pull up, but I gotta pop up, and I just step off the bike. It's as simple as that. Everyone's scared they're gonna fall off or kick too hard. It's not as scary as you think if you really understand it and get the hang of it on just standing on the bike and sitting here without riding and having both feet on. Alright, so step number 2, when starting a wheelie, we're going to start rolling now, right? So, as we're rolling, a good thing to practice is looping out on the bike, which is jumping off the bike. You're just going to pop it like I was just doing standing up like this. You're going to jump off, but you're going to be doing it while you're rolling, and you're going to have both feet on the pedal. So I'll demonstrate that real fast. That one was kind of bad. I used the brake hard. I want to do one where I don't use the brake, you know?
Yeah. You're good.
Just like that. No brake. You just jump off, pop it up, and just do that over and over again. It's going to be scary at first, but it's the best way to learn because it gets you over that fear of feeling like you're going to fall off the bike. All you got to do, pop it up, jump off, and you put your feet on the ground behind you. You might, it depends on the ground you're on. Like there's ice on the ground. I could have slipped and fallen, whatever, but you're going to fall. It's going to happen. So might as well get used to it by doing it on purpose so you can get used to it and learn how to fall the right way. All right, so step number 3 now, we're going to start getting into doing a power wheelie is what it's usually called, where you're just pedaling it out without using the brake or dropping it back or anything like that, or having to jump off the bike. You're just pedaling it out until you go too fast and you just drop the bike back down on 2 wheels. It's the easiest way to start getting distance and getting that feel of being up in the air. and then eventually you'll find that point of balance where your wheel is up here. When you're at the point where you're not too far back to where you're not gonna fall off the bike, but you're also not too far forward where you're power wheeling and you feel like you're just gonna drop. It's that point where it's just gonna stay there, and you just gotta balance it out there, pedal. If you pedal too much, hit the brake, go back down. I'll explain that more after, but I'll do some power wheelies as a demonstration so you understand it. So that's like a simple version of a power wheelie. Just you're pedaling. See, I hit that snowbank, obstacles can happen. It's all part of it. You're just gonna drop right forward, but the more you practice it, the more you'll go farther and farther and farther, and you get to a point where you're just at the balance point. You can go as far as you want, and you don't even have to use the brakes. On a geared bike like this, very good for doing wheelies without even having to use the brakes, because when you're in a lower gear, like fourth or even third, you can just cruise it out. You don't even got to use the brake. It's all weight distribution, leaning forward, leaning back. Where you want to turn your arms, your legs. If you want to turn left, point your knee out. You want to turn right, point your knee out to the right, and turn your handlebars. It's all just weight distribution. But now I'm going to start getting into the brakes. So step number 4 is the brakes. So that's the thing that's going to save you. That's what's going to keep you to be able to slow down, and then the power wheelies are what makes you speed up. So like a car, you step on the gas pedal, you go faster. You step on the brake, it slows you down. And that's the same thing as this, even in a wheelie. It's the same thing as riding the bike. You want to speed up, you pedal faster. You want to slow down, you use the brake. Same thing as riding the bike, but you're in a wheelie. So you want to keep pedaling the whole time, and then you're gonna let it fall back, but don't take your feet off the bike. Click the brake and let it just drop down. You don't got to keep pedaling if you don't feel like it. Just get the feeling of letting it fall backwards, tapping the brake, and letting it drop down. That's the best way to practice. On a bike like this, these have, if you come around on this side, these have disc brakes. So disc brakes are the best kind of brakes you can have on a wheelie bike. They're very good brakes. They're very touchy. They're very comfortable, and they're just the best brakes for wheelies, in my opinion, and most other people's opinions. But rim brakes, they usually slide on the rim, or the rim wears down. I mean, the same thing happens with the disc, but it's a lot touchier because it's mostly metal on metal half the time. Once this gets down to metal on metal on the rim brakes, then it starts to get touchy, and then they're gone. So it's not really worth it with rim brakes. You can obviously make it work. I used to make it work, but disc brakes is definitely a good investment for a bike if you're going to be getting into wheelies, because your brakes are what's going to save you. So you always want to make sure your brakes are good. You don't need brakes to wheelie, but if you want to wheelie for long distances or even do tricks on the pegs like I do, you're going to want disc brakes. So now I would do some demonstrations of me using my brake to slow down and using the power wheelies to speed up and keep it going and be able to steer and everything like I was showing before. Speed up, stand up if you have to. And you just put your feet down if you have to stop.
So at least I'm taller. Usually I always like to see higher because I'm taller. So usually you just do this, and it has like a little button thing. So basically when you go up, and then this is how you tell whether it's good. So when it goes like that, and this. And now for this, it's gonna go down because it's not tightened enough. And they do it until it's good enough where you know that it's good enough for you to do it. It's like this is too much. So now do that same thing, and then like that, and then see, now I ain't going nowhere. Well, it is a little bit, but because this happened yesterday, the same thing happened where I was moving too much. No, ain't going nowhere now. So that's really it.
All right, so we got Austin here. This is his YouTube channel. Well, everyone like and subscribe his videos. He's up and coming. He's going to be great at wheelies soon. I'm going to teach him how to become a wheelie master just like me. And then if any of you guys want to learn, just hit me up on Instagram, your boy _kdawg, and I'm going to teach you the way. So right now, I already gave him some tips and tricks. He already knows how to wheelie. He's been doing it for a while. So we're just gonna get right into it. So right now he's up to the power wheelie phase. So we're just getting him to learn how to loop out, get the balance point feel, and get distance first before he actually starts using the brakes. So let's get into it. All right, so here we go.
All right.
Show him what you got, Austin. Yo, that was actually pretty good. There you go. So see how you coasted and you stopped pedaling and it stayed there, right?
Yeah.
So when that happens, let it come back a little bit. You're going to feel like you're going to fall off the bike. Hit the brake. Try and use the brake. You got your finger on the brake.
Whoa.
Try and loop it and hit the brake. Like you were doing the other day. Jump off the bike, but hit the brake.
Whoa.
Yeah, I know. It's going to feel weird because that brake,
It's definitely weird.
you're going to pop it up and you're going to be like, oh, I got to hit the brake. But that feels weird having to do that, you know?
Yeah. That's so much too much.
Yeah.
Yeah, that happens.
Yeah, that does happen. That does happen. But that's good. You're learning.
Yeah.
That's the best way to learn. Just keep practicing that. Maybe do it. Yeah, just get that feel of that pop power. Yeah. That was a...
Yeah.
All right, he's going to keep trying again after that little predicament.
Yeah. It's fine. It happens to everybody.
It's going to happen.
Girls, boys, it happens. I feel bad for the girls no more. Let's be honest. Let's be honest.
Hit the brake. Yes! You see how you hit the brake and it came back down? You didn't even have to like jump off or nothing. Now do that, but keep...
I just hold it.
Yeah,
I just held it
yeah.
right there.
Well, keep your feet on this time and just drop down. You don't even got to keep wheeling, you know? Just hit the brake, drop down, and keep your feet on, though. That was perfect.
So now I kind of know like where that balance point
Yeah, no, you got it now.
Oh, no. I thought I do that power wheel right there.
You got it.
So that's basically like a power wheel. It's basically...
Yeah, yep. That's basically just pedaling it out.
Whoa.
Hit the brake. See, you just got to keep doing that over and over again. You'll get like you want to start pressing it earlier and earlier and earlier, you know what I'm saying? You want to like press it before you think you're going to fall kind of thing. Like even if you got to do a power wheelie and press it, you know? Hit it. I thought you were gonna hit me. That was good though. You should have hit the brake though at that one point. If you let it go back, you could have hit the brake and then slowed down and then gone again.
Oh.
But
it was...
That was a good one. That was your best one so far.
Yeah.
Even though you almost hit me. Yeah, here, try and go that way.
Okay, I will.
Actually, yeah, go up the hill. Yeah, maybe like start down there and go up it. Going uphill. So that's another thing, guys. If you want to practice wheelies, going uphill is definitely some like not like a steep uphill, but like a little slope like this is perfect. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, yo, he's getting it. He's getting it. You got this today.
That time I held the brakes, and that time just tapped it. Next time, but...
Yeah, get used to just tapping it now. You know, just little. All you gotta do is click it once. A little power wheelie.
Yeah.
That was good though. You're definitely getting the feel for it now. I can tell.
That's just this bunch. I'm still like I'm cold. 27.5 is actually perfect.
It's actually a good height, yeah, especially with the seat up. Yeah, so you see how you want to get it a little higher?
Yeah.
Yeah, so like even if you gotta like stand up a little bit. Because sometimes that's another thing I do too. If you feel like you're power wheeling and you feel like you're gonna fall, try and stand up a little bit and then sit back down. Like if you feel like you're power wheeling, stand up and try and like pedal like you're catwalking like you would on a BMX bike, you know, and then sit back down. Oh, you kept your feet on. You kept your feet on. That's it, bro. That's it. You got it now. You got it down 100% now.
Don't hold it. Tap it.
Yeah, just a little tap. Little tap. Yep. That was good. That was good practice. See?
I just
See?
tapped it
The little
and then-
tab. You see how you kept going, though? You didn't just drop
didn't
right
drop
away?
it.
Yeah. Well, now this time try and tap it and then pedal after.
Alright.
Tap it, pedal. Okay, well, that was good. That was good because you tapped it and you coasted. You coasted it.
But my foot hit the tire, but...
So that's the foot placement. You got to make sure them
Yeah.
toes are there, see?
Yeah. Exactly.
You got it. Right here. Coast it and then pedal again.
Oh, no.
It's all right.
That's fine.
This stuff takes... Dude, it took me a year to be able to wheelie. Some people, it takes them a couple days. You know, it's all different. It's all just... If you're ready. Brake. Oh! So you want to click it a little bit earlier than that. Like, you see how you started to coast back and then you clicked it? You want to, as soon as you feel it start to coast back, right away, click it. And then pedal again. Like, you know how you stopping pedaling and then clipping the brake? You don't even have to stop pedaling to click the brake.
I don't. I was thinking, though, because...
No, literally just keep pedaling. If you feel like you're going to go back, just click the brake.
Oh, but show me, but it's probably just a win.
It's not that bad. Yeah, it's just a win.
Especially when it's time.
Yeah. All right, right here. Aw, that was close.
I
Oh.
should have pressed it before. Like,
Yeah, see? So yeah, now you know. Now you know you got to press it before.
Yeah.
Now you just got to do it, you know?
Yeah.
But you understand it now.
Yeah. But it takes time, though, like normal.
It takes time to process it, right? The more you do it, the more you'll get it. Yeah.
Feel better.
Yeah. Oh yeah, pedal harder, pedal harder. Yes. See how you pedaled harder and it kept going? I could tell you pedaled harder because it kept going. So that's what you want to do. Just get the bike a little higher. And then if you feel like you're going to fall, don't stop pedaling. Just click the brake. You might have to click it a couple times, you know, but just taps. You don't got to hold it. Pedal harder. So maybe try leaning back a little bit more.
A little bit more?
Just a little bit. Because like going uphill, you kind of want to like bring it back. Because I want you to start using the brake more. So try and bring it back and try and coast it. Try and just tap the brake. Like,
just tap.
Like you feel, go back, tap. But you know, find that point.
Like what about like the brake? Because like even though I'm tapping it though, it sucks. It feels like I fall down.
It's gonna feel like that, but you gotta trust it. The brakes, as long as you tap the brake, you'll be fine. Pedal. So you see how like it starts to drop? That's when you want to pedal harder. Pedal as hard as you can. Like even if it feels like you're gonna fall backwards, just pedal as hard as you can because you got that brake there. That brake is what saves you. Pedal, brake. Yes, that was it, yo. You braked, you pedaled, you braked. Yes, bro. That was it.
And I just stayed like
yes,
where I was supposed
but
to
you
be.
see how you tapped it again that second time and then you dropped? It's because you stopped pedaling. Just keep pedaling. Like you were doing. Just keep pedaling. See, that time you got to lean forward a little bit more and pop more. You're getting the foot pop, but you got to pull harder with your arms, you know? You got it. Yeah. Brake. Yes, but you see how you stayed on? See, that time you did. You went fucking far back. Oh, I shouldn't say the F word in your video. We'll just...
Fine.
All right.
It's like my second video.
Yeah, so... Whatever. Yes. See, that was pretty good. You see how you pedaled harder and it went back and then but you see how you were going so fast to the point where even if you stopped pedaling, it was just going to drop. Because the faster you go, the harder it is to keep it up. So you want to use the brake and slow down. You know what I'm saying? You hit the brake there? Did you hit the brake there?
A tiny bit.
Tiny bit? Yeah, that's what it looked like. So maybe that was a little too early.
Yeah.
It's okay. Bad pop, but it's okay.
Yeah. Remember what I say? Always take time.
Yeah, even me sometimes I'll go to pop it up and my foot will slip off or I won't do it right, you know.
Exactly.
Yes. Pedal harder, pedal harder. That was good. That was your balance point. You didn't even have to use the brake. See what I'm saying? You're at that balance point. It just stays there, you know? And then it starts to go faster and slow down. That's, you know, power wheeling. Get that brake down.
Oh, no.
So when you pop it up and the wheel starts to turn like that, you're probably not going to be able to keep it going.
Okay.
It's a lot harder to keep it going when you pop it up with the wheel turn. Yeah. So that's another thing too. When you pop it up, make sure your wheel's straight. Maybe try going like this way.
Like, go that way?
Like, yeah, like a diagonal up that way. Because I feel like you're like pulling that way.
So,
it also can depend on your you know, the ground you're on too, you know, like you could be on like a slanted hill, but it might be more slanted one way, so your bike's going to want to go the way it's slanted, you know. So sometimes you're going to have to lean more one way than you are the other way, or, you know, but like for learning, you want to have it flat so you get the hang of learning it first, and then you can start doing that stuff. So let's see it right here. Brake. Oh, you didn't even have to brake. You didn't even have to brake. Yo, he kept it going. He didn't even have to brake. He's showing off on me. On my own bike.
Okay.
That was perfect use of coasting at your balance point. You see how you didn't even have to use the brake. You got it. Yes, brake. Yes. That was good. Now.
Alright, so just we'll probably next weekend maybe. No idea, cause like next week is supposed to be pretty warm and stuff. So just subscribe, do notifications, and just like the video, and basically that's it.